Hola amigos, we are back in Swansea again, yet another exam, and we found a new coffee shop to try to get some much needed caffeine because we've been up since 6 again. I have forgotten my writing book. My plan was to do some writing and to get about 500 words in, but what can you do? Thank goodness I've remembered my book at least so I can have a read. I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye. It was far too beautiful a day to go straight home, so we've come down to Mumbles to an ice cream parlour called Verdi's to have huge ice cream sundaes, and then we're going to head down to the beach and maybe have a swim. And in yet more procrastination, we have come to Caswell Bay to have a little swim. May as well make the most of the nice weather and the fact that we have come all the way to the seaside. I promise I will get some work done later at some point. Back home now, and it's about 4:15. I need to take these doggies out for a quick walk and pop to the post office, and then maybe I'll have time to do some writing. We'll see. Hi, I'm back. I can't believe how the weather changed today. That was really weird. We were in bright sunshine at the seaside, and then by the time we were driving back home, it was absolutely pouring with rain, and then we did get a little bit damp on the dog walk. So, dogs have been walked. I've been to the post office and I couldn't return the Amazon parcels I was supposed to, but at least I tried. I went to the library and I'll show you what library books I picked up. I went to the pharmacy and couldn't pick up some prescriptions that I needed to. There hasn't been lots done. Oh, and I've also had a quick shower because I was all sandy from the beach. But do you know what hasn't been done yet? Yeah, you guessed, any writing, but we'll get to that in a bit. Anyway, I've got my cup of tea. Oh, and I have had a lovely time, it has to be said. So I wanted to show you the book that I was reading in the coffee shop today is The Island Home, which is one that I borrowed from the library last week, I think. I've only just started it, but it is really, really good. I can recommend that. It's set on an island off the coast of Scotland, which sounds just so beautiful, and I am desperate to visit that part of the world. Hopefully I'll be able to soon. Then, things I picked up from the library today. I put a few orders in because I think I've said before, our local library is absolutely tiny and it's only open a couple of days a week, but you can order things in from the other libraries in our area, so that was good. So I got a few kind of romantic comedy sort of things that I'd heard about, mainly from TikTok, I guess, and Instagram. So I got the Hex, which just sounded really fun. I've never heard of Erin Sterling, but I'm looking forward to giving that a go. I also got the Unhoneymooners, which sounds really, really funny. Again, never heard of Christina Lauren, but I will let you know what I think. Then I also picked up The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's from the author of Netflix movie To All the Boys I've Loved Before, so I'm looking forward to that one as well. And last but not least is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, which I've also heard good things about. So I am going to be busy in the next few weeks with my reading. But as for writing today, it's really not happening, is it? In fairness, it's not completely my fault. I did mean to write in the coffee shop, but it was just that we left so early this morning that I forgot my writing book. And then it would have been silly to have gone all the way to Swansea, which is practically at the Gower, which is an area of amazing beauty. You know, I may as well just drive a few more minutes down there and go and have an ice cream and then drive a few more minutes and go to a beach and stuff. And the dogs have to be walked and I had to do the other things. It's not my fault. But at this point, it is 5:10. Now, I do have a little bit longer than usual in this kind of window of the day because on Thursdays, most of my boys go to kayaking, so we don't eat supper until later. So I've got until 7 o'clock before I need to start cooking. I do need to do some stuff on some A+ content for Amazon. I don't know if you've heard what that is, but it's basically a new thing that Amazon has made available. I'm not sure how long it's been available, but authors can use it if you self-publish, and basically you can add extra elements into your product description, like pictures and text and comparison tables and all sorts of cool stuff, which really makes your product stand out more if people are scrolling down and having a look at it, and you can recommend other books that you've written and things like that. So I'm kind of in the middle of dealing with that. I'd done descriptions and things for 2.5 of my books as of yesterday, so I did want to at least finish the half and maybe do one more of my books today. So I might get on with that for a little bit with a cup of tea, because that really shouldn't take very long. And then I think probably the best thing to do is just do a writing sprint for maybe half an hour, something like that, just so that I can get something on the page. So the book that I'm working on at the moment, this working title is His Girl Friday. I'm really enjoying working on that one, but I haven't been doing that much on it because I was working on other things last week. I'll also have to stop working on it soon because I've almost got all of the feedback from my beta readers for my book Falling in Love on Nightingale Farm. So I'm looking forward to going through that and any corrections that kind of throws up needs doing. So it's one of those times I really seem to be in the middle of a lot of projects, which I find quite difficult because I naturally prefer to focus on one thing at a time, but sometimes that's just not possible. Can't believe it. You know, I usually give the apology because of my dog's snoring in the background, and I forgot to do it today. And what's he just started doing? Snoring. Can you hear it? Every single time. Anyway, it has been lovely chatting to you, but I've got to go. You're keeping me now. I need to get on with work. I need to get on with some writing, okay? Bye. Okay, I'm going to see if I can knock out this A+ content in half an hour or less, and then I really will get onto some writing. I promise. I pinky promise. I swear. Okay, it's going to happen. It's going to happen today. Writing is going to happen today. I promise. I promise. So I am now going to start writing. You didn't believe that I'd get down to it, did you? But I did. I'm going to do a 25-minute writing sprint and just see how I get on. I'm hoping for at least 500 words, but it would be brilliant if I got more than that. I will see you when I'm done. So my 25 minutes is up and I have managed 728 words, which is actually more than I thought I would get down. So I'm quite pleased with that. It can be so frustrating when days go a little bit awry. The exam was only a short one this morning. I actually thought that we'd get back from Swansea around 12 at the latest, but we didn't end up getting back until after 3:30. I think it was closer to 4. But I had such a fun time with my boys. We really did have a great time. And we're all going to have really lovely memories of that day. So I think it was worth it. And, you know, I've got some words on the page now, but I am going to stop for the day and I am going to cook a special supper for us all to celebrate the end of exams. We're going to have some venison steaks and some roast potatoes. There's going to be a blackberry sauce and some roasted carrots and roasted broccoli. And then we are going to watch the new Doctor Strange film. I don't know whether I'm excited or nervous because I've heard some really bad reviews of it, but it'll be so nice to put my feet up and relax with my boys to celebrate the end of their exams. Well, it's been a very peculiar writing vlog. There really hasn't been very much writing going on, but never mind. Sometimes that is how things go, isn't it? If you enjoy this kind of content, I would really love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when I have posted a new video. And I will catch you in the next one.